Okay guys, I just found a home in Del Sur that has the ultimate indoor-outdoor lifestyle. It's got a private backyard, a signature Del Sur room, and a floor plan that fits the modern family lifestyle. I'm Bern McGovern, your San Diego real estate guy, and today we're gonna take a tour of 8492 Blackburn Lane. We're gonna check out the home, the community amenities, and see why this is the best planned community in all of San Diego. So let's go check it out. Okay, before we check out this beautiful house, I just wanna tell you a few more things about this community. Del Sur actually is one of the most unique spots because it actually has 14 parks and 11 pools spread out through the entire community, which is super rare here in San Diego. Second is the location. You're about 25 minutes to the best beaches in all of San Diego, and you're also about maybe 10 minutes to the 56 freeway and about 7 minutes to the 15 freeway. So super great location. And lastly are the schools. This is a huge selling point for this neighborhood. It's part of the Poway Unified School District. You can actually walk to Del Sur Elementary. You have Oak Valley Middle School and Del Norte High School, which is actually ranked one of the best high schools in all of California. All right guys, now we are inside 8492 Blackburn Lane. And the first thing I wanted to mention, this is 4 bedrooms and 3 baths with an additional loft upstairs that we're gonna check out in a few minutes. This home also has a 3-car tandem garage as well as own solar, so a lot of great features of this home. The first thing you're gonna notice are these luxury vinyl planks downstairs. These were installed about 2 years ago, and it is a really nice touch to this house. And over here around the corner is the ever so important first floor bedroom and bath. Pretty much every client I have these days is always asking, does this have a bedroom downstairs? And the answer to this one is yes. You also have a little storage closet right here. And then we make our way across the hallway here. We get into the formal dining area. The previous owners were actually using this as an office space just because not everyone needs a formal dining room these days. I have a room just like this in my house, and it basically just collects backpacks and school papers all the time and sporting equipment. So to each their own, you can use this space as a formal dining area or just a catch-all or an office. Then over here, we'll get into the spacious living room kitchen area. As you can see, this room is massive. You can pretty much have any configuration you want in this room. You can have a sectional couch, you can have multiple couches here like we have right here. You have your fireplace on the wall here with a TV and some built-ins on the wall as well. And this room also overlooks the backyard, so you get a lot of natural light. Then we go over to the kitchen. You kind of have like your little bar area. This is where I would hang out most of the time. Then we also have like a little kitchen nook. This is where most people will end up eating their dinner most of the time. I know we have the formal dining room over here, but let's be honest, most people are gonna be eating here. These countertops were installed about 2.5 years ago after these owners moved in. You got some really nice appliances, all stainless steel. You got your 5-burner cooktop here. You got a backsplash. They also installed this not too long ago, which was a really nice touch. And then I know everyone is always gonna ask, does it have a walk-in pantry? And yes it does. All right, now we'll work our way around here and we'll go check out one of my 2 favorite rooms in the house here, which is not even inside the house. People call this the Del Sur room. Some people call it a California room, to each their own. As you can see, it's covered, it's built into the house. So this wasn't like added on originally. This was actually thought of when they built the house. So you can see you have another fireplace out here with another TV out here. This is a great spot to watch your Padre games or whoever else you're into. If you live in San Diego, the outdoor space is just as important as the indoor space because you will spend a lot of time outside. And then we'll work our way out here. As you can see, we got a lot of mature landscaping here. We got some artificial grass here. So if you got a place for the kids to play out or you have dogs or pets, whatever it is. This house was built in 2011, so as you can see, a lot of mature landscaping here, because if you go into a brand new community, a lot of times it'll take you 10, 15 years for this to grow in. So that's a nice feature as well. This also looks really good at nighttime. Unfortunately, we were here during the day when all these lights light up all the trees here, so it's a really cool spot to check out. And then over here, you have another kind of sitting area over here. So they kind of have it like as a lounge area right now. They can do a lot of different things with this. As you can see, this is a really good entertainer's backyard. It's a lot of extra space here. In fact, this is one of the larger lots in the community. Most of the homes here will range between like 6,000 to 7,000 square foot lots. This one is over 8,000. Okay, now over here, this is the spot I usually end up hanging up a lot, is the bar area and barbecue area. If you love grilling, this is obviously a great spot for you. You have a few seats here you can sit around here. Got a little outdoor fridge, super important here in San Diego. So again, a super great entertainer's backyard. All right, now let's go check out the upstairs. Oh, one thing else I wanted to point out while we're walking up the stairs is this carpet here. I know not everyone's always a huge fan of carpet, but this is one of the plushest carpets you'll ever feel. I got my no shoes on right now, so it feels really good on the feet. All right, so we're gonna make a left here real quick. We first hit the laundry room here. I know some people kind of prefer laundry upstairs versus downstairs or vice versa, but most of the bedrooms on the second floor, so got a laundry room. Okay, now this is my second favorite room in the house because I have a loft in my house and we use it as like kind of our movie room or when the kids have sleepovers. So if you're moving from another area other than San Diego, you might have a basement. Unfortunately, we don't have basements here in San Diego, or at least most of San Diego. So this is kind of like de facto basement area. Kids can come up here, kind of removed from everybody else. They're not bothering all the adults. You can throw them up here. They can have all their toys, their games, and they're kind of out of sight, out of mind. So really good feature of this home. All right, now we're gonna go down this little walkway, catwalk sort of thing. So over to my left are 2 additional bedrooms. And I have to point out that how big these guest bedrooms actually are. They're huge. A lot of times you get these secondary bedrooms that are super small, like 10 by 10 or 10 by 11. These ones are extra large. And right in between both of these bedrooms is the full bath here. So it's also nice that the kids kind of get their own wing of the house. They don't kind of interfere with the adults, and they don't have to fight over this bathroom. Then we're gonna work our way over to the primary bedroom. And I know I said the other guest bedrooms were quite large. This one is massive. It overlooks the backyard here. You got some recessed lighting, built-in ceiling fan here. So really nice attention to details here. Then we're gonna work our way into the primary bath. You got some really nice travertine tile floor here, a huge soaking tub, stand-up shower, and dual vanities. And probably your wife's favorite part is this huge master closet. All right, now that we've seen this beautiful house, let's check out what makes this neighborhood so amazing. All right, I know we just checked out the house, but I also wanted to show you a lot of this neighborhood and what amenities this one has, because this is a very rare neighborhood here in San Diego. So right now we're standing outside Del Sur Community Park, and this is only located about 0.2 miles away from the house, so super easy access. And right behind the park is Del Sur Elementary. So if you want easy access to everything that Del Sur has to offer, this location of this home is second to none. And I mentioned earlier, this neighborhood has 14 parks and 11 pools spread out through the entire community. So no matter where you live in this community, you're just a short walk away from a great park. But this is the largest one in the community. So another great feature of this neighborhood are the walking trails, the hiking trails, and the biking trails. So this is a very well-planned community. So you got these little trails like this one behind me spread out throughout the community, and it all connects to Black Mountain Open Space Park, which is a super cool place to check out. It just has everything you'd want in a family-friendly community. They even have bike lanes on the road, they have green belts on the streets, and a very mature landscaping throughout the entire community. And it just feels good when you walk around it or just drive through it. So it's definitely a place you want to check out. All right, now we are on to the main shopping center here of Del Sur. This is the Del Sur Town Center. This has most of your fast casual restaurants. You got your Board and Brew, you got a Thai restaurant, you got Burger Lounge. We also have a Harlan Brewing here coming very soon. It's actually coming in this spot right here next to me, and that's supposed to be coming in the new year, which I'm very excited about. And then the best part of this shopping center, at least from my wife's standpoint, is the Target. So this is probably one of the few Targets we have actually in this general vicinity. So this is a great feature of that shopping center. You also have an Orange Theory Fitness, so pretty much has all your major essentials. And then just next door over in Forest Ranch, you have the Forest Commons, which also has a boatload of new restaurants and coffee shops. They have a Moster Coffee over there, which is a really good spot. And if your kids are into like athletics and sports clubs and all that sort of thing, they have the Forest Ranch Sports Club, which is located probably about a mile away from this shopping center. So you'll spend a lot of time there if you live here in Del Sur. All right, so I know we mentioned the schools earlier. That again, this is part of the acclaimed Poway Unified School District. You got Del Sur Elementary, which you could walk to from the house. You have Oak Valley Middle School, and you have Del Norte High School, which is one of the best high schools in all of California. But I also forgot to mention Design 39, because this is right in the heart of Del Sur, right next to the Del Sur Town Center. And this is a very popular school here because it is a public school, but it's lottery-based, and you're not guaranteed to get into this one, but you do have a better chance to get into it if you do live in Del Sur. So this is a project-based learning school. It is a public school, but it almost feels like a private school, and this is a very popular feature of this neighborhood. And then a lot of people move to this community just for this school. So it's definitely something to think about if you're looking for a home here in San Diego. Okay, one last feature I wanted to point out about this neighborhood, guys, is the community events that they put on here, and then they do it all out here. So they're actually in the middle of preparing for their fall festival right now. They close off Paseo del Sur, which is this road that runs along here, and this whole area gets taken over by, they have bouncy houses, live music, all kinds of vendors and food. So it's a really cool feature of it. This neighborhood definitely feels much more connected than a lot of the other neighborhoods, especially some of the suburban neighborhoods. Even compared to like Carmel Valley or Rancho Penasquitos, they really put on some really great community events, and it really makes you feel part of the community. All right, there you have it, 8492 Blackburn Lane in Del Sur. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one, and if you're thinking about making a move to Del Sur, feel free to reach out to me, and I can show you everything this beautiful community has to offer. Thanks for watching. Catch us next time. Bye.